And back. There we go. Here we fucking go. We're gonna do this. Tower of Zot. I'm gonna take down that little bitch right there. One way or another. Also, this shirt. Yeah, just noticed, yeah, very... I mean, considering it is just a shirt, yeah, very bouncy. Ha. Anyway. So. Alright, none of these four can join us. Shame. Which means you're kind of left out, Tank, and I'm sorry, but I'm the better tank. I'm the... Estinian! First is armor, blessed without a tasker's power, and now Vitra's scale. Much has changed for dragons to show me such favor. It would Nidhogg with me, in spirit and in hand. No obstacle will bar our way. Hail to the Yam. I may have taken up new arms, my role is unchanged. I am a healer, through and through. Yet, in knowing who once wore the sage's mantle, I wonder, when all is said and done, will I look back on the battles I chose to fight with pride? My warding skill is safely tucked away. I'm ready when you are, Siri. I may not be the Azure Dragoon, former or otherwise, but I guarantee that I'll give as good as I get. Thank you, my child. Alright, let's do this shit. I mean, yeah, that was basically gonna be the default. Alright, let's do this thing. Here we are, the Tower of Zot. Ugh, I'm still kind of grossed out at how visceral it looks. Honestly, the more I look at it, and the way that it's structured, it looks a lot like a spine. Like, there's obviously little things between, like, the bones and the spine to provide cushion, and they rub against each other. That gives you a lot of pain. It's no bueno. Yeah. But anyway, you kids ready? Let's go. A foul place this. Let us proceed with caution. Yeah, sure. I'm the leader. I get to attack first. There we go. Alright. At least I have access to, like, a little more, like this thing. Noise. Oh wait, they're going after this one. Alright, kick his ass. Kick his ass, see bass. Alright, he's dead. Onward. Now let's go get that guy. Armored Fiend. Oh, Nadana. Oh gods for Nadana. We'll free you from this place, I promise. Yeah, we will. One way or another. Wow, this guy's kind of beefy. You stop that.
You underestimate me.
Come on, Sinian, kick his ass. There, he's dead. I sense a great surge of ether, as if a summoning hath begun. Oh. Look, those beastly masks. It's the Manacea, come to life. We will focus on sustaining the Conquistador. Oh shit, you guys are just... Oh, that's where you're going. The rest of you must keep going onwards and upwards. Okay. Oh, they just stop right there? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah, they're still over there. I see them. Why are they just hanging out over there? Hey, wait a minute, why do you go way over there, you piece of shit? I don't want to waste my living shadow on these trash mobs. At least not a small one like this. Alright, that looks like a boss arena. Are they still over there? They are. What the hell is this? They tell me to keep going, but they're still right over there. Ah, stop. Smash him up, smash him up. And dead. Finally. Wait a minute. Yeah, I mean, they're still there. Mindaruva. Alright, kick her ass. Ha! I got the darkest night, or blackest night. Ain't doing nothing. Thread the needle.
This will hurt.
Behold her ingenious magics. I mean, it's not gonna save you in the long run. Wait, what is this? Oh shit. Oh, you poisoned me, bitch. No one does that to me. Dance, dance, dance until death claims you. You shut your mouth. Oh shit. I'm not gonna make it. Alright, we got this, we got this, we got this. Aha! Alright. Isn't the thunder one that we have to, like, stay close? Oh, shit. Oh, no, it's not. Oh! Ooh, I made it. Alright, she's almost dead. Come on. Come on, almost dead. Got her. So you've chosen defiance. Of course. This is 7 tons of melee. I don't need that. Alright, let's... Tempered Imperial. Oh, shit. Alright, have that. Have that theme. Oh, I know, they're killing him faster. Come on. Are you guys killing him faster? What the hell? Wait. Okay, there's nothing in this room. Zot umbril. Ew. Why is it look gross?
You cannot stop us.
I think they get the message. I mean, they think they can, but, you know, we got proven wrong, of course. Alright. I was gonna pull these guys, but then I remember there's like... Oh wait, I could have done it. Fuck. I'm an idiot. Alright, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright. Going good, going good. Alright, pop this. Stun it.
Will hurt.
I keep getting rings. I mean, not rings, but like slaying things. I don't need slaying or maiming. I need defending. No, actually, I don't know. Like, but still. Oh, I wonder what the sword in this place looks like. The great sword, because I know like these ones like have like a little purple glow to them, and I like purple. Alright, we killed him. Wait, they are going for him, huh? I can never tell who they're attacking first. Holy shit, alright. Also, it was a good time that I ended the stream yesterday because apparently there's a lot of connection issues later down the night. Yeah. This thing is gross looking. Hyper tuned. Hey, wait a minute, isn't this like the thing that we fought like in Stormblood? The guy getting his medicine, whatever. Ew, 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 ew. I do not like that twitching. Well. Oh wait, my earrings are better here. Shit. Sandruga. So it's to be lance against lance, is it? How do you charge these things? Let's see, what is it made of, I wonder? But it's not to think on it for now. I think they're talking about like the doors that were opening. Oh wait, I was not reading this. Let's see. Whatever this being is, we can't let it stand in our way. My sentiments exactly. Be gone from our tower. You fought well, I was say. I was in good company. Oh, look at them, they're getting along. Adorable. Alright guys, let's go. Yes, that's right. Ha! Papti Subi, okay. Oh, I'll say, you got clipped by that one. Oh, over there, over there. Fuck your shit. Ooh, man, that's very small. Very narrow. I want to see us stop. Whoa. Oh shit. We hear it repeated, the call to defend the tower. Ah, what nonsense is this? Oh, hi guys. Illusion magics. This one. Bitch. What nonsense. What? Spare me, she said. Then you kind of ran through that. I saw that. Oh, new followers. Nice. Oh, why'd I do that? Fuck. I'm a fool. A foolish fool. No, you don't. Well, but my thing can still attack you.
You cannot stop us.
Ow. Alright, nice. Want to see you confused, alright. You can't confuse me. Alright. It's that one. Smacker. Oh, I wasted my delirium. Fuck. If I alone cannot expel you. So many more training with the spear. Justinian. Don't ever change. Oh. Holy shit. This is it. That's the core. Let's go break it up. The corruption. It feels stronger here. The talisman trembles to resist it. Wow, it's actually like shaking? Ah. Alright, goddamn guardian bullshit. Let's go. Alright, can you step more into my salted earth, please? Okay, that's good. Alright. At least my delirium came back up. Smack, smack, smack. Oh, I ran out of smack. Ah, damn it, I was trying to kill the other one. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Use up my thing. Yes. Get over here. Got it. You know, I could use a little more healing here. Alright, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Earrings of aiming? Alright, it's fine, I can just donate that, that'd be great. Alright, Zot Colossus. Wasn't there another guy? Oh yeah, there he is. Kick his ass. Alright, come on. Step into this. Holy shit. Alfie, I could use a little more healing, you know, that'd be great. Alright, one down. Wait, are they going after this guy? No, wait, no. Are they? I don't know. Shit. No, they're going after this guy, for sure. Alright, alright. Oof. Man, Alfie cannot handle, like, bigger pulls, I guess. Let's see. Alright. Here we go. 3 more. Ooh, that is a big boy. Alright, we got this. Ah, shit, I'm gonna fuck up my rotation. What have I done? Get out of here. Alright, come on, die. Alright, got it. Ew. That's like gross. Alright, we're here. No matter the cost, we must protect the tower. Harbingers elect, the Mega Sisters. Oh, we're so close, and now this. Stay focused. Now is not the time for mistakes. Cinderella. Alright. Would have been quicker to fight all 3 at once. Please don't tempt fate like that. Whoa. Alright. Let's do this. You're going down to Funky Town. Face the full wrath of Vegas. Oh, you really did bring them in. Join with me, sisters. Whoa, what is happening? Oh, oh shit, oh shit. Run, 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 run. Oh, ow. Oh, damn. I don't like this. Oh. This is some AoE bullshit.
give them a show. Let's give them a show.
Alright, Blackest Night. Sensata. I don't like this. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, well they're fine, they're fine, they're fine. Okay, okay, okay. Let's just go ham. She's almost dead. There, I got her. Well, I mean, you got that one at least. Uh-oh. Wait. How's this one dying so fast? Uh-oh. That is some big AoE hell. Man. Alright, tis done. Monstrum, fork, and... okay. Ah, I wanted a great sword. For glam, mostly. Okay, so what is this? The core, I know that, but come on.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. Fossil primals,
We
we're good.
fortified the captives with what magics we could. Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
Lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels wrong. The ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
I believe we stand in the tower's beating heart. What sayest thou, Ishtola?
Yeah, this place is freaking gross.
I see it. Ether siphoned from the land runs up through the spire, flowing to a single point. This is the core we seek. Yet
I mean, that was pretty
something
obvious.
is off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it. Tis as if the core is feeding on the energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look. Curious. There is something there embedded inside the core. A man's limb.
A limb?
This is what we came to destroy?
Yes, if you would be so kind.
here we go. Nidhogg power up. Bam, easy.
And that should be the end of it.
We probably should expect something like this.
What now?
My theory that the tower might come crashing down following the core's destruction doth appear to be correct.
Did you really gotta, like, say I'm
For
right?
you. And how are we supposed to survive the fall?
Yeah, we're pretty high up. Oh.
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves!
I pray I'm not too late.
I mean, I've been through worse falls than this, but oh shit. I'm alive. Holy shit. And everyone's okay? How?
Oh, what happened? Where are we?
These are all the captured
By my reckoning, we're still on the island where the tower stood, but 'tis as if it never existed.
I mean, was it comprised entirely of ether?
Hardly a
That would explain.
scratch. But how?
Oh no! Why is he not getting up? You wake up this instant before I smack you.
Raha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
Oh, what?
That
He tired
explains
himself
the lack
out.
of obvious injuries.
So he tired himself out with that big old spell.
The expenditure of so much ether has taken its toll. He will need plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
Okay, that's good.
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here.
Have they been tempered?
They'll be much changed for their time in the tower. Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
Angelo and I will take care of that.
I have every faith in you, Alize, but there are just too many for you to treat alone.
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more Porksies, and call on the local mages to lend a hand.
I mean, yeah, that'd be the best.
Hey,
Otherwise, Alice's gonna pass out.
Scions.
Oh, hey.
We were watching the tower when it simply disappeared. What happened here?
The threat is banished, and thy people delivered. They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
Yeah, what he said.
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
I sometimes forget that it's really impressive that all the voice acting and everything recording was basically done like not in a studio because of COVID and all that. I mean, it holds up regardless because, or maybe my ears are just not that keen on picking up the subtle differences between everything up until Shadowbringers, and then hearing the voice acting, or at least the recorded quality for Endwalker. But I mean, it seems pretty close. The liberated prisoners are being transported to Ranzan for treatment. Alize and Ishtola will oversee the administration of the tempering treatment, with support from those who know a healing spell or two. We'll go and join them in the city once you've had a moment to catch your breath. Okay. You mean now oh, okay, cool. I caught my breath. Can we go in? Wait, wait, no, hold on. I want to talk to Justinian. Carrying all those Matanga may have been the true struggle. Had enough rest, have you? Yes. You never were one for being idle. Right. Varshan bade us come to Megaduta at our earliest convenience. The others would join us there once they have finished tending to the prisoners. Prisoners? Oh wait, you mean the ones that were prisoned. Okay. I thought we took in prisoners. Wait, on second thought, you and Scions should go on ahead. I need to make a quick detour to the Great Work. We left Graha in the alchemist's care, you see. Best to fetch him before he's crammed into a specimen jar. Please do. Just you and me then. The guardsmen at the gate should wave us through. Alright, I get to travel with Justinian. Alright, let me see if I can get to a place where quest will be close to a aetheryte. Because I really do want to do the All Saints Week stuff. Because the glam for that looks pretty good. I like it. Vroom vroom. Man, I like this bike. It's so fast. What is that? Manjusaka. Ugh. But I have to admit, just doing this kind of boring. Long running across the roads and such. Would have been nice if I could just fly there, but you know, can't have things be too easy. At least for now. Anyway, at least we made it. And there's my boy. Yeah, I'm here. With the tower gone, I expect that the state of alert would be lifted. You would think, right? Ah, honored Scions. You are free to enter at your leisure. Damn straight. Step aside, you chump. As I cannot leave my post, I'm afraid you must make your own way. I didn't need you to hold my hand across the bridge. She required directions to the city. The sentry stationed at the fountain atop the steps should be glad to assist you. Right. Though I've been at Ranzan before, this place is a veritable maze. Rather than risk getting lost, we had best ask for directions from the sentry at the fountain. Lead the way, and don't expect me to act as your tour guide like certain others. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go check it out. We made it to Ranzan. Ooh, Ethernet shard. Can I attune to this? I can. Azadah's place. Ah, Mistress Seri, I presume. I understand you are here for an audience with the satrap. If you require directions to Megaduta, I should be glad to provide them. The satrap's residence is situated in Dharma, the highest part of Ranzan. To get there, I would ordinarily recommend a route that takes you by the bazaars in the city's north. Due to the state of alert, however, most businesses are currently closed, and Aetheryte disabled. Oh, great. As such, I will provide you with an alternate path. First, please ascend the steps next to the sound, then continue left. There'll be more steps, and upon ascending them, you'll emerge on Paxa's path. Proceed through the large door on the right, and you will arrive at Ruveda Fibers. Within you will find another sentry who will give you further guidance. In other words, we'll head up. Sounds straightforward enough. See, Stions says everything on point. Oh hey Daniel. Join me in on playing Final Fantasy this time. Oh, there's something here. Wait, don't I have a little talking spot? Yes, I do. Ha ha ha. It's kind of funny because, like, so Monday, obviously, I played this. I streamed it. However, I had to end it early because what was happening? Maintenance, server maintenance, and all that, and also an update because. I think it was a patch update. They were adding some stuff. I don't know. Let's go. and then yesterday, I ended the stream early because I kind of like, one, I was getting tired, and two, I did want a little bit of time to myself to unwind and play on my own personal account. And what happened? At around 11, oh no, past 11, right as I was in the middle of a dungeon, the servers crashed, and I spent like 30 minutes trying to get back in, and when I finally did, I was like, no, I don't want to do it anymore. It was bad. I don't know what's going on. There's something going wrong with the servers. It kept like booting me out entirely, so yeah. It's a shame that this misfortune happened, you know, like with this game. Then again, it kind of makes sense because earlier when I was like streaming Skyrim like a couple days ago before I did switch to this one for a while, the game like crashed on me. I remember I played an hour and then it crashed on me. A bunch of technical difficulties left and right. 3 unlucky strikes, right? Oh no, it's not the PC, it's a PS4. It needs a break, I guess. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I mean, something went wrong with the Skyrim game when it crashed that time. And then, in this case, for this game, that is some technical difficulties on the provider side. Was in the people who, you know, maintain the game, that their servers went down. So that's not me, that's them. That server stuff is them. Ah yes, I know about this portal. It leads to a nearby isle, the treasure vault of one of Ratahan's wealthiest families. They took the god of luck for their guardian, on account of which they occasionally open up to a section of their vaults, for aspiring treasure hunters to try their own luck, or so they say. There are also coffers hidden across the land that act as portals. Find one, you gain access to the vault. That sounds like the treasure hunting aspect thing, yeah. Something to bear in mind in case you exhaust your funds while on the road. It is a troublesome experience, as I can personally attest. Oh, these things. Hello there. Oh, hi! Maybe PS4 overheating. I mean, the Skyrim thing probably is from the PS4, but like I said, this game in particular, where it's online, I blame Square Enix. It's their fault for not maintaining servers. And so you two recommend me here. Oh, well, welcome. I'm just a small-time channel, living in a lonely world. But I'm not taking the midnight train to go anywhere. But for real, yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm just a small-time channel. I mainly started this Final Fantasy thing to, what's the word? Cope with a breakup that I went through. It sounds kind of bad when I put it that way, but Oh wait, no. That was the way, right? How come the door didn't open when I approached? Oh, I didn't get close enough. And now it just ended up becoming something that now I'm just doing because I want to do it. A good channel, thank you. Heading to Megaduda, are you? In that case, please follow this hallway to my right and go through the door at the top of the stairs. You'll emerge at the entrance to the airship landing, where another sentry should be on hand to assist you. Incidentally, if you ascend the steps to either side of me, you'll find the workshops of Ruveda fibers. Though you're free to observe the artisans, take care not to lose your way. Don't tell me what to do. If I get lost, it's because I want to get lost. Alright. I get to talk with Stynian too. Ah, Vavnerian weave. Hard to imagine more vibrant stuff. I dare say Amaric would be partial to the gold thread. And the blue, of course. He loves his blue. That is true. I never put much thought into what I wear. A spare set of clothing is usually all I carry. And if that isn't enough, I can always obtain something locally. Amaric sure does love blue. Detour, yay, yeah. Indeed. Plus, I mean, I do like taking in, like, the sceneries, because it's really nice. I mean, you can tell that they definitely got the inspiration from India and done their research. And it's also very fitting and appreciative that, you know, they... Oh shit. Past the quest giver. That they actually got, like, Indian voice actors to play the NPCs. Oh, I had to backtrack. Alright. If you're here for an airship, I'm afraid all flights have been suspended until further notice. So the state of alert is still in effect. Perhaps it's for the best. That aside, we're not here for an airship. We have business at Megaduda. That's right. Oh, and in that case, permit me to direct you. From here, it's quite simple, really. Yeah, I was already there. Ascend these steps and then continue straight ahead and cross the bridge. You cannot miss it. Yay. Okay. I like the decors, yeah. One thing about this game, though, I have to admit, obviously the glamours can dress up however you want. You can fight in bikinis if you wanted to, or in your underwear if you want to go that way. Because yes, there's a way to do that. And then of course, you know, hey, this game's got a boob slider. That's great. Boob slider, but no butt slider. Never a butt slider. Lots of jogging too. It is, yeah. If you're in an area that doesn't allow you to use a mount, you're doomed to run around everywhere. Oh wait, hold on. Come my friend, let me talk to you. Discuss Dharma. Ah, I remember passing by here with Varshan. The situation being as it was, he regretted not being able to show us the sights. Life has yet to remain to normal here, but when it does, you ought to pay another visit. Though the city is confusing, the food is quite good. I'm partial to Hamsa myself. The meat's surprisingly tender and flavorful. You say that in front of the freaking birds over there? That one's staring at us. I mean, they are look pretty yummy. Yeah, this one was upset. And then there was something else I noticed. Hold on. Depending on what you wear, I mean, this game is actually pretty good in terms of jiggle physics, if you know what I mean. In terms of what you're wearing, actually. Like, if you're wearing a suit of armor, you're not gonna see jiggle physics, obviously. Or anything that's, like, containing it very well. But if you're wearing, like, a shirt like this, I noticed, it gets pretty bouncy. Very bouncy. Yeah. Dinner time. Jiggle, exactly. And then, yeah, there are some, like, upskirt things, too, I noticed. Some skirts are pretty good, like, in terms of, like, they'll might have something hiding underneath. And then some of them are like, oh no, you gotta get a panty shot if your character bends down or kneels. Which happens quite surprisingly frequently. Alright, we're here. Greetings and welcome to Megaduda. May I inquire after your business? We're members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Come at the invitation of His Excellency. Ah, of course. We've been expecting you. I will show you to the audience chamber. If you would please follow me. And let me tell you, this game doesn't even go in any... I haven't even covered the worst of it, which is basically the ERPers, so... you can tell where that's going. Erotic role players. This game is too wild. I mean, Skyrim is just as bad with all its sex mods, but then there's this with that. Oh boy. Two great games, aren't they?
Are we the last to arrive? I hope we've not kept you waiting.
Okay, right there, right there. The way he said that, okay, I'll admit that's... I gotta get that he was trying to say that to himself, but the way it was said was a little, kind of abrupt. And you would think, I don't know, maybe he might have said that a little louder?
Not
or the actor
at all.
could say.
Your comrade is feeling better, I trust.
Much better, thank you. Harness remedies are certainly potent, in more ways than one.
One becomes accustomed to the taste, although I hope you never have cause to do so. Pray, take your ease.
Okay, right there. There was another evidence right there, or a point. I mean, again, yeah, it was because of COVID. They had to do this. They had to work somehow, like in separate areas, at home and all that. But from the volume of the voice, Graha's was definitely more lowered compared to this guy. And I know that there have been times where the volume of Graha's voice was normal or as loud as this guy. I think it's just the way it was recorded. Again, you can't blame them for that. I mean, they had to do something to get through it, you know, to get this shit done.
Full glad I am to see you all unharmed.
Skyrim mods, interesting. Sure thing, buddy.
Valiant Scions, for your heroism, you have my boundless gratitude. You cast down that dire tower and set free its hapless captives. You cleanse their souls of its corrupting influence.
Yeah, sure. That's a dragon, by the way.
Words of thanks
It wasn't obvious.
In place of platitudes, I offer a bounty of warding scales. Pray accept your due reward, along with the goodwill of Radzatan.
Alchemists throughout the land were put to work in the forging of your talismans. The finished ones have been collected, and now await you at the High Crucible of Alchemia.
Oh,
Present
thank you.
this letter when you are ready to take them into your possession.
We are humbled by your generosity. Know that the inventive wisdom of Radzat Han will be vital in restoring serenity to our star.
Yay!
Every single one of those scales came from you, didn't they? You must still be in such pain.
How many did he... Ooh. Oh, that looks raw. Oof.
'Tis of no moment. A mere annoyance compared to the dreadful suffering inflicted upon this land and its people.
Is this a new journey? Yes. Okay, so Final Fantasy is basically divided in a way into expansions, but it's still one big overarching story. So you start off with the base game, ARR, A Realm Reborn, where it shows your character, you know, starting out as an adventurer, that kind of stuff, those first steps as they get their name out there and get slowly more famous, and then to become a defender of like the continent, I guess, that you're on. Yeah, Eorzea. And you fight what's basically the best way I can describe it is it's straight up called like the Empire. So think of it like Star Wars. Yeah, the Empire. And it uses a lot of technology as well. So yeah. This is the most current / latest expansion called Endwalker. So yeah, you have the Realm Reborn, then it's followed by Heavensward, then you get Stormblood, and then Shadowbringers after that, which is, you saw me do the final quest for that last time before we started Endwalker. So right now this is the story of Endwalker, which I think even now, like, they're releasing patch quests. Patch quests basically like, okay, we've concluded the main story of Endwalker, and the patch quests are basically like kind of lead-ups. They tend to be lead-ups to the next expansion. I don't know if there are any loose ends for Endwalker in general. It all seemed pretty conclusive from what I did, like, on my main account. So all I can think is that the patch quest would definitely lead up to what would be the main plot / story of whatever new expansion they have in mind coming up. I missed the last two, yeah.
Albeit brief, my involvement in the Dragonsong War afforded me a glimpse of the myriad sorrows which consumed both dragon and man. Though you were half a world away, such tragedies as befell your kin must have affected you deeply.
Oh yeah, wouldn't you know what happened with Nidhogg, Ratatoskr,
And yet,
Bahamut,
you chose to live among men.
Tiamat?
In the age when that conflict first bloomed, my choice had already been made.
Oh yeah, the Elven years, yeah. So this dragon is part of what they call the First Brood. Basically, a huge ass dragon. Oh yeah, there's another thing. Dragons are technically aliens in this world. They came from a whole different world. And that's basically this guy's dad. So this guy, like, he escaped his world that was like basically falling apart and stuff, and he took what eggs he had and basically went flying through space, holding on as best he could until he found a world that was suitable for his children to grow. That was this world. And there were, let's see, 7 dragons. Also refer to each dragon as a great war. Yeah, alien dragons. And man, some of them went through some shit though. So the first instance is Bahamut, who is the reason why you see ARR even happen. Because if you watch like the video for that, then you see Bahamut, you fucking things up pretty bad. But Bahamut died. He was killed and is being like resurrected over and over by his children, who he had with another dragon, sister. Yeah, it's a little weird. Very Greek, now that I noticed the Greek mythology thing. his sister Tiamat. And then Tiamat she was the one who even started the whole resurrection thing because she wanted him back. Realized that when he came back wrong. Yeah. And because of that, she was like, no, this is my fault. I can't go on like this. So she basically, what's it called? She locked herself up, basically, as self-punishment for what she did. So that's one dragon dead already. One was like shackled, basically. She is released at some point later on in the quest between Shadowbringers and Endwalker, and you actually help her come to terms with everything. And then let me see. Then there's Ratatasker, Nidhogg, Racevilger. Ratatasker and Nidhogg had a thing together too. Ratatasker was killed by the elves, you could say. Yeah, we'll call them elves, I guess. The elven race in this game. Through a betrayal. And Nidhogg was so pissed. And basically he was a being that ended up being consumed by anger. It was like a never-ending fury that he had for people. And he even said, like, I have no... Like, he started the war between the dragons, or at least his brood, his dragons, against them in, like, a 1,000-year war. And at one point he even admits, he's like, I don't even care to see the end of this. I want to see you guys suffer for all eternity. So he wanted the war to keep going so he can see them suffer. See them hurt in the same way that he feels. Which, for a dragon, it's like 1,000 years. To him, that was basically still yesterday. Or just a few days ago. Where obviously, like, I mean, these people, like mortals, they're not gonna know, they're not gonna remember or know why, like, you know, they're being punished for this, for something that their ancestors have done. So, yeah. In the end, you know, he's actually one of the bosses you fight in, for Heaven's Word. Razevelger was a bit of a fucking, enabler, letting Nidhogg do this war. And even kind of gave him a means to, or rather the power to continue doing that, to carry out this revenge. So yeah, he was a big enabler in this. And then try to play like, oh no, I'm not getting involved in this, so. Eventually he gets talked into it, you know, to like, hey, you're kind of partially responsible for this, so, you know. And at this point, like, I think even their father even tells Razevelger, listen, what's going on with your brother, I don't think that's even your brother at this point anymore. So yeah, those 3 dragons, we got 2 dead so far, for sure. And then now we finally meet a 6th dragon of the 7, which is him, and he's said to be the youngest of the brood. We don't know what happened to the other one, this other 7th one, who doesn't even have a name yet. So, yeah. And, you know, that's kind of why, like, they're, like, pointing out, like, you know, your siblings have been through so much shit. And yet here you are being a leader of this land, or this island. Like, how? Why? Like, why would you even want to, you know? Like, you would think that, you know, he would probably more likely side with his siblings, but he didn't. He founded the island.
In some distant place, man slew dragon, and dragon slaughtered man.
Oh, here we go.
Yet no hate could I muster for those smiling faces which did look to me for guidance.
Oh. Interesting, like generations of power grab and war. Who are the good guys? You could say the group that we're in. Obviously, your character's considered a good person. Quote unquote good person. They can still be a jerk with certain dialogue options. But gold is what it comes down to. Or 2, I guess. The third one is kind of like an instigator for some shit. But ultimately they're not around anymore. So you know how Skyrim has the Dwemer, an ancient race that like just disappeared, but they were very technologically advanced. Okay, so this game's version of the Dwemer would be called Alligans. They were an ancient race who were very technologically advanced, and they also disappeared through like a horrible disaster. And then their empire fell, and they were just wiped out. Oh shit, interconnection quality. Well, I think the imagery would be like very choppy, but we'll just wait that while I'm explaining this, I guess. But for being technologically advanced, their science went into things that probably should not have been a thing. They were the reason why Bahamut was killed. And they trapped his resurrected self inside a moon, basically. And then eventually the moon came down, and then Bahamut was released, who was very pissed off. They made some very dangerous weapons that the other antagonists called the Empire, Garlemald. They're the ones that got a hold of those weapons, and a whole lot of shit on that. And then they also like try to get a hold of these weapons as well to alter them in some way for their own benefit, usually as machines of war machina. Sounds like a lot of magic involved, yeah. Although the Empire is not magic based, honestly. Their whole thing is that the people from Garlemald is that they can't use magic. Originally, there were people who were they were pushed basically by the other magic wielding races into like a very icy area, and it was in that area where they find this fuel. You could say it's like oil, but imagine like oil that allowed you to like give you some version of magic. So that was basically it. They call it ceruleum. And that ceruleum is what helped, what's it called? What was it called? Magitech, yeah. Ceruleum is what fuels their Magitech. So, yeah, magical technology. Bam. And, yeah, basically, like, it becomes like a war of technology versus magic. And then they end up being very dangerous, obviously, with this new technology and their advancements in science, to the point that they start conquering back more land, and yeah, they became a real force to be reckoned with. Emotional war in French, and nice Final Fantasy journeys. Yeah, it's pretty good. There's a lot of freaking lore in this, and every expansion it just adds more to it, more world building with every new land you go and visit, and it just adds on more and more to it. They really went all out into really giving this world, because I know every Final Fantasy is a self-contained story, but they really put a lot of meat on that bone. And what's even better is that like side stories that you can do on the side, they're like basically story threads that might be picked up later on.
Not even my brother's righteous rage could rally me to his cause. I huddled here, secret and still, hoping against hope that which I had built would remain untouched by the chaos and carnage.
Twould seem we share the same desire for peace, great Vritra. To that end, I wonder if we might trouble you with another question. The Telophoroi are intent on recreating the final days, an apocalyptic event which we know to
oh my
predate
god,
the
I just
sundering
realized
of the star.
I didn't explain the other antagonist. So, another big antagonist aside from the Empire are these people called Scions. So basically these are like remnants of an ancient race. An ancient slash first race ever. And you actually learn more about them in Shadowbringers. So basically they were the origin of everything, you could say. And there was something that was called a sundering, because originally there was one star. Or at least of this world, there was one star, you could say. Eventually there was a point where the world was like falling apart, you could say. And these ancients were like, we have to do what we can to save it. We have to save it somehow. And the conclusion they came up with was to summon a god that would be the will of the world. And stop it from falling apart, basically. Keep it contained, get it together. In order to do that, they had to sacrifice half of their own population. And a lot of them willingly did it. They're like, yeah, here you go. It's for the greater good. And they did. Yeah, the flying guy. Yeah, quite a few. Yeah, that fucker, the one that we saw that was floating in there and all that, Fandaniel. He is an Ascian, but he is considered a sundered Ascian, so he is not one of the originals. Apparently, there's only 3 originals that survived being sundered, or basically split. That's a word for being split. Because the sundering is okay. So after the first god was summoned, other people were like, no, some people were like, okay, we gotta farm new life, and then we'll use that life to, bam, restore the people that we sacrificed to the god. Yeah, that was their mentality on it. And other people are like, no, we've already sacrificed enough to them. Why are we gonna give him more? And they were against it, and they thought, okay, no, we're gonna make another god who will keep this guy in check. So they made Hydaelyn. So there's Zodiark. Zodiark was the original, and then Hydaelyn to keep him in check. And eventually Hydaelyn, they fight, the two fight, and Hydaelyn's like, okay, I'ma split you so that way you won't come back. And that Kylo Ren more and more. Yeah. So that was a sundering. She split him. Because remember, he is the will of the star. He's the world. So she basically split the world into 13 different smaller ones. They call it reflections. But each world is its own, has its own cultures. They basically have the same races. But yeah, they're all like own cultures, their own separate thing, Now, the 3 that were untouched by this, who somehow, I don't even know how they escaped that, but they somehow escaped being split. And they're like, no, we've seen true paradise. Obviously, they've seen, or at least what they think is paradise, the perfect world, the original world. So they're like, okay, so in order for this to work, we're gonna reunite the reflections with the main one, the main body, the source is what they call it, which is the world we're in right now. What, they're 13 worlds, yeah. Yeah, so there are 13 parallel worlds, you could say, yeah. I can't call them alternate universes because that would mean that there'd be different versions of yourself, but no, actually it is kind of right, but it's more about worlds because, like, that was another thing. Imagine, okay, you were one person, you're an original person in that first world, the original world. So when that split happened, parts of you basically all got like, fractured out. So you're like a 14th. Yeah, each version of yourself on every world will be a 14th of your original self. Escape that magic based on models. So you're a 14th of your original self. And the way to make those, raise that number is to make conditions just right where a horrible disaster, which they call a calamity, basically a high tier extreme calamity that brings a lot of destruction, where that happens because a shard or a reflection is fusing into the original world. So, but that also means that that world, whoever was on it, everyone on it, they all died. Because that world's no more. Bam, they're dead because they're being fused into the source. So with the first calamity that ever happened, that means that version of you that was on there, they came back into. So you're no longer a 14th, 1/14th, you're now 2/14ths together in a sense. Yes, they're trying to put the world back together, but this means that they're killing entire world populations for that to happen. And the main reason why is because they look at these people and they're like, I can't consider you alive. You're barely even human to me. Because you're a 14th of your original self. So, they don't see you whole, they see you broken. And they're trying to put you and the world back together again. Well, you can kind of understand that cause. I think if anyone would have been in their shoes, they might think that was the best thing to do. So, that was their motivation to restore their god and the original world and the original people. Yeah, it's very complicated, yeah. And at this point in the story, there has been 7 calamities. So that means there have been 7 worlds that were just obliterated in their fusion into the original, or into the source, I mean. So at this point, everyone here would be about halfway whole already. Or in some cases, 8ths of the way there. Or no, 8/14ths, yeah. Yeah, so that's... Yeah, so that was why they're one of the antagonists. And now we got this little fucker, Fandaniel, who... Because he's not of the original, he kind of thinks, like, there's no point in this. And now that these guys are gone, the original unsplit ones are completely gone, I don't have to listen to what they say anymore, so I'm free to do whatever I want. And what do I want to do? I want to kill everyone and myself. Because life is meaningless. So they're trying to reenact like I said, the apocalyptic event. So it's the same exact event that caused the original world to fall apart, and why the ancient people, brought those gods to begin with, because they were trying to stop the final days.
As the longest lived among
So,
us, know you aught of this terrible cataclysm?
I think I need to do some more history. It sounds so cool. Yeah.
Nay, when war and strife drove my sire from his home, he crossed the great expanse with only our unhatched eggs as company.
Okay, see, there's him confirming what his dad did. Oh yeah, another thing I should point out. The dragons apparently reproduce asexually. So, I think that's why some of them were like brothers and sisters and they got together in a way, and it was kind of okay because it's not like they were actually breeding with each other. They're asexual, producing anyway, so yeah, their dad is also their mom.
He alighted upon a shattered source, its 13 reflections long since scattered beyond the rift.
There you go, the 13 reflections. There is one world, coincidentally, the 13th one, unlucky, that when the Scions were trying to fuse that one with the source, something went wrong, and it didn't properly fuse, and it ended up basically crashing in on itself and becoming a void. It's basically, okay, dark and light, and the scales tipped heavily into darkness. So darkness overtook the world, and then bam, we got the void. And then in contrast, the story of Shadowbringers is that this is a world of the first reflection, and that one was tipping heavily into light. You managed to just barely stop it, or at least it was barely stopped. And then when you go in there, you're like trying to tip it back into equilibrium, you know, the balance. Weird Thanksgiving dinner for dragons. Yeah. Like Jabba the Hutt. Oh yeah, there you go.
Of events preceding his arrival, he knoweth naught, save that which Hydralin hath deigned to disclose.
Oh, Hydaelyn.
I see. So again, 'tis the inscrutable Hydaelyn to whom you must look for answers.
And she struggles enough as it is to even talk to us. She's weakened, like very weakened.
Seek you to divine the will of this star? If so, I have a tale which may afford you some small comfort. 'Tis a story from my youth, many, many years ago. To my sire,
I'm just gonna
I
keep
once
the balance,
posed the
yeah.
question, of all the stars in the sky, why didst thou settle upon this one? To which Midgardsormr did reply, 'twas the last bastion of hope. He believed so long as Hydaelyn endured, so too might dragonkind. Solemn and portentous were his words. What deeper meaning they held, I could not, dared not pursue. 'Tis a stone I've left unturned ever since.
He just left at that, like, okay, I'm not gonna ask anymore.
Yet take
Maybe should have.
solace in the knowledge that whatsoever Hydralyn does strive towards, 'tis an ideal which hath earned my sire's conviction.
That's true. So somehow his father spoke with Hydaelyn, and that whatever she told him was like, okay. He's like, okay, I will, whatever time I'm alive, I will serve to protect you. Which he kind of did, but then he went to sleep.
Vritra. You've given us warm reassurance in a world gripped by cold uncertainty.
While I'm sure we all have a great many questions, I think it's time we collect the talismans and be on our way. Our fight against the Telophoroi is far from finished.
Alright, so where do we go from here?
We must take our leave, but please do inform us if we can provide any further assistance.
Her little curtsy.
Prithee, a moment.
What's up?
There is one whom my sire hath judged worthy of honor and respect. The one known to men as Eorzea's champion. This hero of renown and rumor. 'Tis thee.
Yep, that's me. Me and your papa are friends. I don't know about best friends, but we're friends. Oh, that's... Ouch. Okay, so... You... Okay, so... Oh man, that's a whole other can of worms right there. Midgardsormr. He got into a fight with the Garlean Empire. He attacked... Or no, they invaded first. They were trying to invade with this big-ass airship. He was like, nah, get that shit out of here. And he and his dragons, or whatever dragons he brought into fight, they fucking wrecked it. And he's a huge dragon. I actually want to teleport there just to show you the scale of him. But he's big enough to wrap around this freaking thing. And he brings that ship down. What he underestimated was the explosion afterward. And that kind of like fried his body. Yet he was still alive. But he was sleeping. So his body's like basically frozen in place. Or burned in place, more likely. And you, early on, like basically, yeah, very early on in this game, you go in there to investigate because the country that's fighting the dragons to begin with, they're like, we hear that this guy might come to life, maybe you should go check it out because we're scared. So you go in and check, and then you find out that, oh yeah, he's actually still alive, just trapped in his own body. And he talks to you for a little bit, and he goes, oh, I wonder if your power is really your own power, or you're just borrowing from what Heidelin gave you, from her blessing. And basically he seals this power. And basically it's him testing you. And you do win that power back, and at that point you really earn his respect. Because then he confirms that, yes, all your accomplishments, that was you, and not because you were depending on someone else's power to do it. Yes, it helped, but ultimately it's you. Your own inner power. And he kind of fades out of the story a little bit. He does kind of help out in that whole story with the Dragon War. With Nidhogg and all that. But his role is very sparse in it. He does come in again later for these raids that you do in Stormblood, where you're fighting a machine called Omega, who Omega was actually, he was a more machine from a different world, who was chasing after Midgorsimer when he fled his original world. And yeah, that was like something, because Omega was trying to kill you, your character, and Midgorsimer comes in to save you. But he basically uses all the power that he has, or that he's able to expend. And after he uses it up, he's like, okay, I can't do this. I have to go back to sleep. So he goes back into his slumber, because this is how dragons recover, if they're not outright killed. So that's the last time you actually see of him, and this is why that's an option. I only wish he could be here with us now, because right now he's sleeping. And I will pick that, because he did save me. Or saves your character
I
right
know
now.
of his clash with
There it is.
and the long slumber which was his price. Yet even closed in sleep, my father's eyes are far from blind. He is watching over thee, watching over this world.
Detective work, yeah. Dragon work here.
Most pleasing that thou, a child of man, had gained Midgardsormr's trust. But alongside mine elation runneth a rivulet of dread.
I don't trust you to be strong enough. Well, I mean, it was a situation where, yes, you actually could have died if he did not interfere. So that was why he interfered. And he even calls out, like, the machine, like, this is completely, like, one-sided, that your way you're doing this, that, like, it also seems like you're outright trying to kill this person instead of trying to test their source of power. Because that's basically what Omega was trying to do. He was trying to scope out, like, where true power comes from. And he thought, oh, I know, I'll put your character, the hero, into a life or death situation, and then we'll see if he breaks free or not. And it turns out, no, your character cannot break free, and they really are gonna die. So, yeah. Questmaster fights for years, protagonist one sword win.
For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, weal enmeshed with woe. Amidst this tangled knot thou shalt know no rest. 'Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without surcease.
So you're saying I'm like forever fighting? I mean, that sounds cool. I like that.
Still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence.
Oh. That, Oh, it's Sale. Moonbrita! These are all the people who died. Papalimo. Minfilia. Oh, you hit me with this one. Harsher font. Save the best for last on that one.
Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end.
I see.
Even cowering behind my curtain, I know the suffering of the powerful. I have watched my siblings driven mad by loss. Thus do I exhort thee to spare no effort to keep thy loved ones safe.
Okay, Vitra. I'll do that.
Ah, apologies. We hadn't meant to interrupt.
It's just that we do have a history of suddenly collapsing, and when you didn't follow us out...
Oh.
'Tis I who must apologize. I have detained your champion overlong with idle chatter. Go. At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.
Okay, Vitra. Thank you. Now, in character, I will admit, my character loves to fight. So yes, forever fighting is like a vacation for her. She's like, hell yeah. I want a good fight. What's her sling? And funny enough, like because you know, the whole point of this, I did this was, the whole roleplay thing was, aside from the whole coping thing, to bring myself out of reality, in a sense, to just, yeah, bring myself out of reality, to forget it, forget what's happening, what I'm feeling, and put myself in someone else's shoes. It's basically where I came with the whole personality of this character, who, she loves to fight. She wants to kill things. She is a good killer of things. And originally, she did not like this one right here. This kid. Because in the beginning, he was very snobby. And she didn't like that. So, eventually, yes, she grew to like him. As a little brother. Our apologies again. I hope we didn't force you to conclude your conversation prematurely. It's fine, Alfie. And then this is his sister. Twin sister, obviously, so. Who, in her aggression, makes her a good little sister. To this one. To my character. Honorary little sister. So, what were you and Vitra talking about? Nothing? Ugh, very well, if you say so. The others have gone ahead to the High Crucible. Let's catch up to them. I will say they're all nerds. I say nerds, but I mean, it's because they're very educated. Let's just say they all went to college. Even these kids. They all went to college except for your character. The attendant was kind enough to give me directions to the High Crucible. First, let's return to the mulberry orchard. Is it orchard or orchard? I think it's orchard. The color of joy. Tiny cute elf with pointy ears. Yeah, so yeah, I think Zelda music. Sometimes when I hand over things like at work, I'm like da 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 da. Or when I find something. Alright, here we are. From here, we're supposed to follow the path left and past the mulberries. Great, here we go, more walking. Not to go attuned to that thing over there. I should have picked the long range class. So I can have that Peloton to keep running. I say Peloton and I think of that workout machine. Where the street turns, enter the door straight ahead, then descend the steps. I thought the Crystarium was confusing, but it isn't compared to Radzahan. The architecture and decorations make it even harder to get your bearings. Anyway, let's see where this door takes us. I really want to teleport to that area so you can see the dragon, but this is not a good area to teleport out of because if I try to getting back in, it's going to be a whole process in itself. So, because I cannot insta teleport, I cannot use the big one. I want to use. Why won't they let me? And here's the Aetheryte Plaza. So far, so good, and there isn't much further to go. From here, we just need to cross to the other side of the hall, then pass through the larger of the two doorways. Crucible lies ahead. I suspect others have already collected the warding skills. Come, let us join them. It's gonna be a no, right? Nope. Shit. The game said no. Oh, there's Urianger and Thancred. Here you are. You doing alright, buddy? I'm quite well now, I assure you. As they say, the stronger the taste, and stranger the color, the more effective the remedy. What did you drink? With my body trying to replenish the ether I spent, however, I'm feeling rather famished. I think a sampling of the local delicacies is in order. Hamster cuisine would be a good place to start, perhaps. I do like Indian food. In real life, yes, I really do. It's good. I love it. As I heard that after he defeated Nidhogg, his scales found their way into the hands of the firmament's artisans. Steeped in power as they are, it's no surprise that they were coveted. Still, it is a strange legacy for the vengeful worm. We're last, of course, but at least we found the place. Yay! Awesome selling description. Protagonist sounds like the manga red girl that Chuba will go with the talismans we were promised. You know what? That sounds pretty close. Oh shit! They're playing footfalls. That's the Endwalker music, like the trailer music. Yeah.
Yes, and I made a quick count. There are far more than we could have hoped for.
Although it seems like it's without the lyrics.
Enough to outfit an entire company of soldiers, in fact. Considering the involved process, that they were able to manufacture so many in such a short span of time is nothing short of a miracle.
Once we have distributed them to our allies in Eorzea and the Far East, we'll have a fighting chance to bring down the other spires, just as we did with the Tower of Zot.
Alright, we can invade them now. Take them down.
Or we could use them to invade Garlemald proper.
Oh,
and strike directly at the Talofferoy's base of operations.
Good thinking, Ishtola.
Of course, we would need to consult with various alliance leaders before such a drastic measure could even be contemplated. To which end, I could set out forthwith and present the idea to each of our allies in person.
Pray allow me to undertake some few of those journeys. I find myself restless and in need of purposeful duties.
Restless? Why?
I can head eastward. Bosnia and Dalmasca are just a short hop from here. And Doma's shinobi network should come in handy for passing on the word.
We shall share the burden then. Meanwhile, I think it best that you and the others take the talismans back to the Baldessian Annex. We must keep them safe and secure until we've decided upon a course of action.
And you think you'll be safe there, instead of, you know, at the Rising Stones? Okay, whatever.
Please,
What do I
I
know?
must speak with you.
Holy shit, she's just stomping in. But you're okay? You're captured in the tower. You're just up and running already.
Nidana, you're awake.
I like how baffled
Yes.
my character looks.
When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the Scions, a young woman, had cleansed me of the tower's corruption.
Yes, that was Alice.
It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I
Shop
had
for
to...
smuggler, so you get more money from stuff. That's good to know. I really like that purple ore.
As you said, Nidana was captured only recently.
Oh, that's right. She had
Such
her
a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta.
Oh, that's smart, Alice. Good God. Good job.
And I am truly
I almost said
grateful
good
that
God.
you did. I cannot thank you enough. All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Havnir from an awful fate.
Yet
See?
who has
Good
truly
guys.
saved whom? Due in no small part to thine inspirational courage, the alchemists were successful in reproducing warding scales of proven efficacy. Replications of thy work now stand ready to travel across the seas, unto the hands of those who might wield them against this rising evil.
The talisman? Is this true?
Yeah, it worked. It's why they even were able to join me inside the tower. Otherwise, these people, you know, these characters couldn't join you. Like glow in the
I'm
dark.
so
Oh,
glad you
yeah.
can sleep. I didn't even think to ask. Oh, our great work sent across the seas. It was worth it. Oh, it was all worth it.
Hang on, guys. My pocket's glowing. Oh, it's a flower. It's yellow.
Look at that. Its color is completely changed. What do you have there?
So, a little bit of backstory. This flower is called, what do they call it? A heart flower or something? Originally, I don't know. It's supposed to like react to emotions around there. So when you first find it, it's gray. And someone tells you the reason why it's gray is because it's reacting to the anxieties and the urgencies of the people around here who are trying to get shit done. Because they're being pushed into working hard into like for some disaster that they don't even know of. So it's basically reacting to stress and anxiety. Now it's yellow because, let's face it, everyone here is happy at the moment. She's happy because her work, or rather her research, actually turned into something more, and then it's like a foolproof way to like protect people. And other characters around here are happy that they even helped to protect the people. So, all together. Color changing candy ring.
Unusual.
Yeah.
I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
What? What did you say?
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
You imply that it is distinct from ether?
Us foreign scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts. Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects,
even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows. Akasha, on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions.
Hey, Torn from the Heavens. That's the name of the battle theme, I think, in Realm Reborn.
Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate.
Okay, so this is basically the embodiment of the anime tropes of the 3 most powerful powers. One of them, friendship. Second one is love, and then the third, willpower. Friendship, love, and willpower. Unstoppable.
The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion.
What are the odds? I mean, you were kind of right though, right there with the spirit stuff you said.
As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities.
You are correct.
That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit.
I really must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are based entirely upon the idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
Wow, Shelley, you sounded very excited for that.
Will speak to your interest. But even for us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study. A lack of practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research. Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
There's not enough research.
Nonsense. You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is much appreciated.
The flower was useful at the right moment. Yep. Well, it was a gift from Heidelin.
Shall we depart for Sharlayan then? I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the annex.
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded.
Okay.
I suggest you rest while you can. From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.
Pfft, sleep is for the weak. I'll be fine. Almost like the rose from Beauty and the Beast. Oh yeah. Although it was an enchanted rose, yes. But from what I remember of like the movie, which I've seen like a bunch of times, is that it was more like a clock counting down how much time the beast had left. But it was like, obviously it was enchanted because otherwise a regular rose would have wilted within a week. I don't know why I'm doing this again. I know it doesn't work. This is a sign of insanity. When you do something again in exactly the same way, hoping for a different conclusion or result. I am going mad. Oh right, let me show you the dragon. Right here. We're going to more donuts. Is what I like to call it. It's more donut, but you know. More donuts just is more fun to say. Trying to find true love, Clock Rose, Disney logic. Oh, that reminds me. I heard that the Disney version of the original story of Beauty and the Beast, it's actually darker than the original. Normally Disney's all about like lightening it up and all that. Oh no, Beauty and the Beast is actually worse. So the original story was that, like, there was no time limit. He was just stuck as a beast until whatever time it took to find love. Disney was the one that added the time limit and therefore made it much more dire for the beast to, like, find love. And that's a dragon, by the way. Big boy. Oh shit, how close can I get? Oh, okay, I hit the wall. But, yep, that's... Let's see if I can get in first person. Yep, see, that's his whole body going over it. Right there in the top, that's his head, kind of like looking into the ship right there. So we're kind of seeing the back of his head right there. So, yeah, that's the big old ship that he took down. Midgardsormr. That's his body. And then we got the crystal tower. And big explosion of ether frozen, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of crazy shit in this land, I realize. Or at least this part of the land. Bunch of crystals here. Big crystal tower. A dragon and the ship. And then that thing. Okay, oh, right. We're gonna do the seasonal event. Dragon Ball bike, yeah. It can fly. Well, any mount can fly, actually. Before, that was not the case. I remember way back when if your mount did not have wings or whatever, you're stuck on the ground until you get a mount that can fly, or like has wings and is capable of flight. Alright, I believe it was over here. Old Gridania. Golden Boy anime bike. Isn't Golden Boy that, I mean, I seen a clip of it, but it's like that guy who's like trying to swim and he's like drowning all while he's going through it. And then when he makes it to the end, he's like, so, how do you like my swimming? Hey, wait a minute, how does he have a gorilla? What? I thought mounts weren't allowed in here. What the fuck? How's that dude running around with a gorilla? Wait. Don't tell me that's part of the quest. A mad masquerade. Oh, here we go. How does this even look on me? I mean, I don't have pants on, but that coat be looking good. Okay, yeah, that is a pretty good outfit altogether. Oh, it is it, yeah. Why, hello there. You strike me as a goodly sort of adventurer, eager to help strangers at a moment's notice. And you couldn't have come at a better time. You are eager to help, aren't you? Yeah, I guess. You have my thanks. Now tell me, does a traveling circus troupe known as the Continental Circus ring a bell? Nope. Each year, when it comes time for All Saints' Wake, they set up shop here in town, conducting all manner of suspicious activity. Though they appear to be ordinary performers, each and every last member is of the most vile and despicable void scent. Under the guise of events and festive merrymaking, they carry out acts both mischievous and malevolent. But worry not, for I have a plan. This year we shall hold an event of our very own. What the hell is going on here? Thereby supplanting their modus operandi. A brilliant scheme, would you not agree? The main spectacle shall be a costume cortege, or whatever that is. But for those without suitable guises, my colleagues of the Alchemist Guild have devised the most ingenious solution. A special concoction that will temporarily transform any individual into the most ghastly visage. That's where you come in. You must transform yourself with our potion and speak with the townspeople to spread word of the event. After giving them a good fright, you need to dispel the enchantment, thus allaying possible concerns of ill effects from our wondrous brew. Okay. There's a lot of people here. 1,000 thanks. I have a prepared selection of 4 elixirs for you to choose from the top benches beside me. Choose the one that suits your fancy, then go forth and spread word of our costume cortege, whatever. When you finish, let's rendezvous near the Leatherworkers Guild. Best of luck. That armor is pretty cool, though. The fire ring. Oh, so this is where the shot is. The kitty. You have to pick a gorilla. Whatever this is. And then the bat. I want this one. Oh, Wraith. That sounds cool. Okay, cool. So that's how that guy was running around as a gorilla. Wait, where am I going? Oh, here. Wow, they're really... Oh, this does look cool. Unamused lass. Well, none just stand there, dears. Do something. Yes. Hi. Wait, so... You're not a ghost? Shame on you, I was nearly frightened to tears. It's a costume. You were able to transform into that abomination by merely drinking a potion? Well, where might I procure a vial? I'd very much like to play forward this little prank of yours. Yeah, spread word of the costume. Okay, more people must know the investigators' plan is to succeed. Okay, that's a run back. Do not tell me this is gonna be me just running back and forth. Alright, let's be a gorilla. Or be a flying cat with wings. Oh, Halloween special. Using firing god steps. No, I mean, the fire ring stuff you can get from the normal raids that are current right now. I know there's certain gear that's, like, even better. But you have to do, like, the really hard raids for that. Is to be a jelly kitten. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, well-poised woman. A flying kitten? Adorable as it is, I hope it's not feral. 'Tis me. Oh my, that was you? Goodness, I've never seen such a thing before. Ah, so you're promoting a costume event. If I too could take the air as an adorable kitten, I should very much like to attend. Yes, go be a flying kitten. You know you want to. I wonder what happens if you pick a different one. Unless they think a gorilla is pretty cool because you can smash it. Gorilla. Oh, I can't jump over it. Whack. Alright, yeah, let's be a gorilla. Oh wait, am I done? Aww. I wanted to be something else. Okay, where am I going? Oh, okay, over there. Whoops. Alright, where's this guy? Over there where everyone else is crowding at? Oh, right here. I like how everyone's looking at it. Oh yeah, Tarzan, yeah. Oh, so very sorry to kept you waiting. I've been gravely busy attending to my own preparations. Tell me, how did you fare? Were the townspeople at all interested in attending the cortege? Yeah. I scared one, and the other one thought being a flying kitten was adorable. Aye, sounds like you were simply trembling with excitement, and to think no small few wished to transfigure themselves. Oh, what a joyous occasion! That they would give themselves so willingly. Why did I never think to simply take this human form before? Excuse me? Wait, really? You're creeping me out. I wasn't fishing for a compliment, but it seems you're giving them out freely. What? Oh, a void scent. I really must thank you for being so gullible. I did not realize there was another clown in town. Oh, you motherfucker. You looking to get smacked? Who's this? Papa Grove, my darling, it looks like all of your hard work has finally paid off. Indeed, my beloved, all proceeds apace. Once I finish settling matters here, we shall enjoy a magnificent feast. Dear, oh dear, you appear to be confused. While the effects of the potion I gave you lasted for only a short while, the potion we brewed for the townsfolk is a touch more potent. With but a single sip, none shall return to their original form. We shall harvest the dread that overwhelms their feeble minds. When they discover this truth, and use it to summon forth our brethren, then we shall have our night of devilry at long last. You're picking the wrong fight with the wrong person. The Gross will be the envy of all void sent, and live as royalty. All has fallen into place, just as I schemed. You, what the fuck you want? This creature's motioning at you hysterically. What could we be trying to say? I don't know, but I'm about to smack it in the face. Ah, yes, investigator from the Adventurers Guild. The fool drank our potion with all the concern of a newborn babe. How fitting he will remain, just as helpless for the rest of his days. Even as we speak, the townsfolk are lining up to be transformed, blissfully unaware of the monstrous fate that awaits them. And we owe it all to you. Indeed, you've done jolly good work this day. You son of a bitch. Oh, my sweet, you've never looked more dashing. Seems as you have matters here well in hand. I'll return home to our little honeycomb and ready a feast for my hard-working husband. Well then, I'd best be off to finish my preparations. 'Twill be a night to remember. Oh shit, what have I done? Is he a vampire? I don't know what's going on. You poor, poor thing, a lost child at wit's end. Perhaps I can be of assistance. Who the hell are you? Oh look, it's the glam you're gonna get. Oh wait, where are they? Oh, right there. Awake, doctor. I heard you can get like a plague doctor mask in this game. So if you throw that together with this, that's gonna look way cool. Especially if you dye the coat black. Why do you look at me with such mistrustful eyes, dear? Your wait, what? Dubitation is quite misplaced. Is it? I've been tricked before. You're gonna leave with him, aren't you? I ain't gonna be fooled again. Fool me twice, shame on me. This is how you always treat newly met strangers. What if I told you I have a remedy to dispel this enchantment? I'll believe it when I see it. Female doctor. Here, drink this. Given the situation, I do not blame you for being wary of gifts from a stranger. But I will gladly drink it myself should that ease your concern. Yeah, you drink it first. Oh. It worked. You have my thanks. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, though I wish we had met under better circumstances. As our fiendish friend explained amidst his gloating, I'm an investigator working for the Adventurers Guild. I knew that red-nosed charlatan would turn up to no good. Knew he would take advantage of the season's festivities as he did once before. Yet, for all my vigilance, here I am, his very first victim. Oh, the shame of it all. 'Tis as a spear piercing my very soul. But thanks to you, I am free of that foul enchantment. I owe you my life, Miss... I feared you'd sooner forget a name as unremarkable as my own. I am but a passing woman of science. I see. May I assume that you are the self-same individual who created the remedy? You may indeed. 'Tis a remedy which has required no small amount of fine-tuning. A frog tongue here, a rat's tail there, but I will spare you the details. Rest assured, the townsfolk too shall be returned to the original forms with a sufficient dose. As fortune would have it, I made plenty for everyone in case such a tragedy were to befall the city. Now, if you would be so kind as to distribute the remedy to those in need, investigator. Understood. I know not your motives, but I'll not look a gift chocobo in the beak. This is the best hand we have to play. And I will accept full responsibility for the outcome, whatever it may be. While I turn to the townspeople, may I trust you with capturing our crafty clown? Stores of the remedy are like to run dry should they claim too many victims. In that case, I'll remain here to assist. Excellent. Once I've administered the remedy to the afflicted, I shall await you in Mikedo's amphitheater. Alright, let's go beat up a clown. It would not be easy feat to apprehend Papa Gruff. I have no doubt he'll be expecting me to come after him. That is why I propose to give him a taste of his own medicine, with a disguise. Ideally, the guise should be one dear to him, one whom he would let down his guard around. What's more, I would suggest someone whose appearance you can recall clearly. Oh, so Mama Gruff, huh? He sure was relaxed around her. His lover. Haha, his love and joy. Perfect. He'd never suspect his dear wife. When you're certain his guard is down, give him one of my special cookies. I baked an ingredient that will return him to his natural, demonic form. I wish I could do more to help. I am little more than a simple doctor. An adventurer of your obvious talents is far better suited, and accustomed, to such risky undertakings. When you are ready, I shall provide you with a dose of my own transformative mixture. It shan't be hard to locate Pop Gruff. Knowing he prepares for the night of devilry, I suspect he'll be waiting for more void scent to gather. As such, he is most likely hiding in the vicinity of the riverbank, out of sight and out of mind. He would no doubt have returned to his guise as the Adventurers Guild investigator, so as not to arouse suspicion. Now, recall an image of his beloved in your mind's eye, and I shall weave it into reality with the power of alchemy. Alright, here we go. Remember, once you found Papa Gruff, use whatever guile you can muster to trick him, then offer him my special treat. Alright, here I am. Purple-haired girl. Wait, how do I get out of here? Look at this girly run. Oh, there he is. I like how if you're looking for someone, you can just look for a cluster of names and then there's everyone talking to the one NPC. Oh, my sweet Snurbbleberry. I thought you had returned home. Is aught amiss? Alright, here we go. Let's do this shit. Don't tell me. Is it because I didn't return your goodbye kiss? You know I'm easily flustered. Besides, my love, our plans would be in tatters should a passerby catch us sharing an intimate moment. I know you've been up to no good, mister. I was worried and wished me certain. I merely want to make sure you are safe and sound, dearest. You're not quite sounding yourself, dear. Is something the matter? Oh, shit. Well, I was worried and wished to be certain all things is going to face. You came all this way because you're worried about me. Oh, I am not worthy of such a caring succubus. Succubus? But fear not. Your beloved has everything under control. Thanks to that wide-eyed adventure, the idiot humans are drinking our concoction in droves. You must have worked up an appetite with all this scheming. You always know just what I need. But moments ago, I was thinking what I wouldn't give for a snack. I knew you were cunning, but if I didn't know better, I would say you're a mind reader as well. Of course, I must know my husband's needs, don't I? Let's see. Oh, stop it. You'll make me much. For you, darling, I baked up a delicious batch of cookies. Here, have a bite. Cookies, my favorite. Well then, don't mind if I do. It's actually your favorite. Lots of purple, I like it, yeah. Goodness, it smells delicious. Oh, how I love a treat for my sweet. It sounds like the chewing from Skyrim. When you're eating random food. Huh? What is this? Japanese Valentine. Whoa, what is the meaning of this? Ta-da! Why, you conniving little... You may have put a damper on my plans, but all is not lost. Yes, if I start again now, all can be ready in time for supper. Haha, surely you jest. Oh, look, it's the Miss Doctor lady. All Saints' Wake is meant for all to partake in and enjoy. What? You! It cannot be! The Greek gourd of legend herself! The Great Pumpkin? Pumpkin-headed apparition. You poor misguided soul. Gone are days when you might wreak havoc as you please. This truth I will drill into your head, slowly and meticulously, until there's naught else you can think of. Have I frightened you, child? Forgive me. Such was not my intention. I wish only for man and monster to enjoy the revelry of All Saints' Wake in equal measure. Nothing more. For a mercy, his mischief-making was brought to a halt, thanks in small part to your efforts. But if the day's festivities are to be cancelled, despite all we have done, the townspeople would still suffer for his transgressions. He has caused much grief, and I will punish him accordingly. So I ask that you place your faith in me, and allow the festival to continue as planned. There be no further disruptions. You have my word. I mean, you did help me stop him, so... Okay, fine. I guess I trust you. You have my gratitude. Perhaps you should apprise that real Adventurers Guild investigator of the present situation. He said he would wait you at Mikelo's amphitheater, as I recall. Once you have done so, come and speak with me. There is somewhere I would like to take you. No matter child has called. Oh shit, look, there's a bunch of them. Okay, can I jump up this? Yeah! Ah! Okay, there we go. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Hey, wait a minute. This is the one of the girls from the White Mage story. Okay. Ah, there you are. You'll be relieved to hear I finished administering the remedy to all the afflicted. But tell me, how did matters fare on your end? The sting was taken care of. Tiny vampire got hands like toilet seats. And when surplus secured the potions, I could see no reason why the costume cortege could not continue, or should not continue. I will, of course, remain vigilant for other disturbances. Your assistance has truly been invaluable, my friend. With this trouble now behind us, I trust you will take at least a moment's respite. Why not spend it donning the guise of monstrous and mischievous creatures? Give me the glam. Many faces. Alright, eat pumpkin cookie. Nice. I wonder if I can find any other NPCs that I, like, know of. Oh, that was a friend zone. We could still be friends, right? I suppose so. Damn. Oh, cheer up, darling. Can I go play? Oh, there he is. I was this close. This close. Oh wait, the Wake Doctor. Be our guest. So you remember my request. I am pleased. As I mentioned earlier, there is somewhere I would like to take you. Though I'm afraid it is a place not easily reached. When you're ready to depart, please speak with the usher here, and he will escort you. This guy? Ah, you must be the guest of honor. Please, I shall escort you immediately. Where am I going? I shall take my leave first, and make the preparations necessary to receive you. Do not be alarmed by what you see, child. You know, it's a little disconcerting when you laugh like that. We should not be far behind. Now, if you will allow me. Or follow me, my bad. So... Where am I? Black Shroud. What the hell? Well, this is a nice place to G-pose at. Oh! Is that a haunted mansion? Oh, yo! Oh, this is kind of cool. Oh, I see. People are dressing up as, like, the characters. I'm assuming is what's happening here. Oh shit. All the food. Alright, that's enough screwing around. Let me find the... No, I want more screwing around. Hang on. Oh my god, it's like a pumpkin patch. Well, it is a pumpkin patch, but still. The Ariman. Look at my pumpkin, my wonderful pumpkins. And there's a succubus over there. Oh my, we have a guest. Oh, this is cool. Wow, they sure put in a lot of work to design all this. Maybe Luigi's Mansion, yeah. Oh dang, I didn't see that over there. Welcome to my humble abode. Surprised to see I have a home of my own, are you? Even the Great Gourd needs a place to rest her head. I have never invited a mortal to my home before. Consider this my show of thanks for ensuring All Saints' Wake could be celebrated this year unimpeded. You may take yourself at home. Oh, may make yourself at home, my bad. And stay as long as you like. If you are concerned about Papa Gruff, do not be. He and I have come to an understanding. Some children must simply learn the hard way. Okay. Okay, seasonal events done. What? So it's just a place to unlock and G-pose that, right? Is what I'm understanding here. Oh, there it is. I found the coffin. And this thing's cool as hell. Would you rather be inside a pot or a grave? Okay, this is cool. I like it. Easy quest. Yeah, more detouring. So, do I talk to this guy or... Oh my god, they just said it was a millionth in Fortuno. Up to something? Me? Never. I am but a fun-loving imp, here to help my fellow revelers enjoy the wake. And I can fashion you a very convincing guise for the masquerade. All I use for you to recall a journey unforgettable. Traverse your memories and tell me what you see. A journey to reclaim the night sky, a journey to liberate lands near and far. Such Shadowbringers and Stormblood. How come I don't get Heavensward? Fine, give me Shadowbringers. I like Shadowbringers. Good, good. Now think of someone remarkable you encountered in that time. Someone powerful. Yes, that's it. Oh, shit. Let's see. A sagacious Mikote woman skilled in the magic arts. That's Ishtola. An elven man who reads the stars as easily as his toes. Urianger. A handsome hero man who fights to protect those he loves. Thancred. A dainty hero woman who chose to carve her own fate. That's Reen. A hero man who keeps his pirate crew in line as their acting captain. I remember this. A cruel Garlean man who serves as the legatus of the Empire. Legatus. I'm scared of who that is. A hero man who brought the night sky to a world flooded by light. Is this Ardvert? That will do nicely, don't worry. This won't hurt much at all. Just close your eyes. Remove. This can be removed using unveil action. Oh my god, it's the actual... It's the Warrior of Light, like the one in the trailer of Shadowbringers. That's pretty cool. I really thought it'd be Ardver, but you know. Can I pick someone else? I want to see who the other people were. Hold on. This one. Who'd this be? Oh, it's this fucker. Never mind. No. Fuck that guy. He was an asshole. What about this one? Oh, no. Get rid of him, too. Ugh. Okay, what about Stormblood? Holy shit. A dauntless human man of integrity from the Far East. That's gotta be Hien. A devoted Ari woman who has mastered the art of the shinobi. That's... Oh my god, why can't I remember her name? Yugiri, oh my god, that took me a second. A haughty but valorous Ari man with a yearning heart. That's fucking, what's his name? Little Sun. Fuck, why can't I remember his name? I freaking clown on him like almost all the time and I'm like forgetting his name. You gotta try for them education purposes, all of them. An Ari woman, stronger body and stronger will. Well, that's Sadhu. And then sweet Ari woman who lives according to her faith, that's Serena. Hold on. I think if I see him, it'll come to my mind. Oh my god, I am drawing a brain fart on that guy's name. He's like the one that's like always like, I wouldn't say thirsty, but he's definitely looking for a wife and he's trying a bit too hard. Hold on, pretty sure I look it up real quick. Magnite, that's his fucking name. Okay. It's all coming back to me. Unsavory and these are the other ones. Oh shit. No, stop talking to him. No. I don't want to talk to him. Oh man, so if you haven't finished Endwalker yet, you're not gonna get the Endwalker characters. God damn it. That's why some of them were just as some of the current characters right now. Gah. Which means if I go on my main account, I'll be able to do it. Anyway, let's see what else I can get from Stormblood. Let's see. Crimson Guard here, a woman, fleet of foot and fist. That's Lise. Use Lise. That's good. A hero man whose strength and compassion made him a legend. A vindictive hero man of savage political cunning. That's fucking Asahi. Fuck that guy. A guardian man who wants the servants of darkness. Oh, that's Gaius. A hero man inspired to take up the arms of his Alamegan allies. A hero man inspired to take up the arms for his Far Eastern allies. Wait, what's this one? Who be this? Oh, this is from the Auspice story. Okay, with the... Oh, that's cool. Tenzin, that was his name. So wait, who's this? Do not tell me this is the Warrior Light from the Stormblood trailers. Oh my god, it is. This is him as a monk. Okay, this is fun. I'm sorry, I'm like just completely sidetracked to this. And this has to be him as the samurai, like in the trailer for Stormblood. Yep, that's him. Except his hair is not the same. Okay. And you. A journey to end a conflict of 1,000 years. This is Heaven's Word. Who do I got? Blue-eyed Elzen man with a heart noble and true. Is this Harshafant? Oh no, it's Emric. He loves his blue and gold. That's cool. It's all about having fun. Okay, so that's Emric. Okay, tenacious half Elzen woman who fights for what is just. Oh, this is Hilda! Hell yeah, I would've looked like Hilda. Give me Hilda for a second. Oh, yes. She's awesome. I want the hairstyle, man. It's such a nice ponytail. Okay, so that's Hilda. Robed, volatile woman of the intellectual persuasion. Kryl? I don't want to be Kryl. Proud Elzen man unmatched in the art to the lance. Estinian. You could be Estinian. Okay. A daring Huron man who lives free as a bird. Who is this? Oh, it's this guy. He's from the Void Arc story. The raids on that one. He's great. He's a sky pirate. Elzen man of noble birth, fond of gossip and hearsay. So you gave me almost everyone here except for the one that mattered most, which is Harshafant. How dare you. Anyway, the picture is the brother. Emmanuel. Oh yeah, it's Emmanuel. He's the one that gets slapped by his father in the in the story. And then this has to be the warrior light in Heaven's Sword, being a dragoon. Yep, with the spiky armor and all. Hey, look, Rodotin. So then, what's there for a Roman born? Good, good. Okay. A Pajali woman as gentle yet indomitable as nature itself. That's Kane Senna. Stalwart, rugged and woman of unshakable conviction. That's Merlwib. She's cool as hell. Oh wait. Alright, who else have we got? Let's see. A rugged Huron man unmatched in loyalty and valor. Oh, that took me a second. That's Ralban. Okay. That guy's dope as hell. Let's be Ralban for a second. Oh look, it's with his arm. They left him with both his arms. Oh, that's kind of a bad taste, but okay. Let's see, a charming and compassionate Lalkan lady of noble birth. Nanamo, that's Nanamo. A courageous and clever Garlean man admired by many. Is this ARR Gaius? Oh no, it's Sid! But this is look like after everything. Okay. Alright, so that's Sid. a wry and ambitious scholarly man who hates to be outdone. Oh, that's Nero. An eccentric Makoti man, crimson of both hair and eye. Is this ARR Graha? Oh, it is. Little shorty. Everyone's like transforming. Let's see. A compassionate hero woman who leads a secret organization. That's Memphilia. A formidable Rogadan man recognized for his tactical brilliance. Ridditon. Stunning Makoti woman famed as a peerless songstress. That's Flamine. Memphilia's mom. That was almost like knowledge history. Oh, maybe the terms are there, yeah. Worth the money more and more. An adherent gentleman with an irrepressibly inquisitive nature. No, is this Hildy? Is this my buddy Hildy? It's him! It's Hildebrand. Hold on, if we're gonna be Hildebrand, you gotta do the mambo. Yep, it's perfect. I love it. There we go, that looks better. The Mandeville Mambo! Boom, boom, boom. Go. Hold on. I got to do most gentlemanly. His flex. And then... bling! Oh man, this is great. And then Mandeville dance. Let's go. Dance like a Mandeville man can. Yes! Hey look, it's another guy. Hey! He's joining in. Hell yeah. This is my buddy. I wonder if they're like... No, they're not saying anything. Okay, cool. This dude went out of his way to dress up like that. Oh, like just sit over there dancing too. Oh look, look, there's another Hildy over there. Over there. I could... Oh my goodness. See, this is like this quiet fucking around that you can do in this game, basically. Just do something goofy that other people might join you. Or look at you and then, you know, like, do some of the random emotes to you. Oh man, this is great. Alright, let's top it off with the most gentlemanly. Flex. And then, to shine. Bling! Oh, look, he's doing it too! Oh no, he's doing the mambo. Oh, that... Oh, that was fun. Alright, so that was Hildy. That has to be his... Yeah, his assistant, Nashu. And then there is the ARR Warrior Light. Oh, wow, they sure got everyone. Hold on. I think Gaius is on here, right? I just want to see real fast. Oh yeah, it's him. That's cool. Okay, okay, that's enough. I intend to come back here with my group, my FC, so we can mess around with this. This was great and worth it. Oh god, I'm being confused. Okay, there we go. Oh man, that was great. More and more. Oh man, but that's only like really fun if you have gone to Endwalker, I'm pretty sure, because then you would have everyone you could possibly get a hold of. Oh man, that was great. I had a lot of fun with that. Let me in. Oh, whoops. I was too hasty. It's good to be back, and with the fruit of our labor safely in storage. For now, we have but to wait for the others to return from their respective meetings with the Alliance leaders. As Stankard suggested, you should get some rest in the meantime. Oh, oops, I actually skipped that, my bad. Well, it isn't much. I've changed your sheets and plumped up your pillow. After all, there's nothing like collapsing a nice clean bed after completing a major milestone, be it penning a thesis or defeating deiform entities. So, would you like to take a look at your new and improved lodgings now? Yeah, sure. And you give me bread. That disgusting Archon loaf. Baked with either fish or vegetable flour, this fluffy loaf of rye bread is, from a nutritional standpoint, wholesome indeed. Not wholesome in taste, though. What's with the music? What the fuck? And wasn't it night? Why is it...
Take heart and protect them well.
Who goes there? Who dares intrude into my chambers? Oh, it's you guys. Never mind. You're cool.
Good. You're here. You haven't eaten yet, have you?
No. I had a cookie.
If you're interested, only the finest dining from the last stand.
Oh, okay, cool. And you guys bought it. Alright. Which means you're treating. I like free food. I could sure use the break for my voice a little bit too, from all the reading I've been doing. And talking of explaining the lore. That's a huge ass burger, boy. Oh wait, he said he never had one. You didn't even bite the meat. Oh. You can have this.
Lest you wonder, we invited Estinian as well.
Where is he?
But he refused with a rather grim-faced, "No, thank you." I suspect Sharlayan cuisine is not to his liking.
I don't blame him. It kind of...
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart.
Okay, I mean, yeah, there's that.
What? To perfect his brooding stare? Next time, I'll drag him out by the ear, sit him down in front of a Sharlayan feast, and see that he eats every last bite.
I mean, it better be the better part of the Sharlayan cuisine.
Excellent idea. Of all people, warriors must take proper meals and rest if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
Poor Estinian, beset on all sides.
She sort her tea like, yeah, that's not my problem. Oh, that's none of my business.
Mistress Squire, I hear you recently played literal host to Heidelin herself.
And what an experience that was. Tiring, yes, but no lasting harm done. If
If anything, I should have liked to speak with her longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since.
Heidelin instructed you to carry that flower, yes?
This dialogue is going on its own. I'm not pressing anything.
'Twill be your guide, test and proof of your conviction.
Big burger,
And then
yeah.
something about seeking joy in darkness.
You heard a quarter
was it?
pounder? That's like a half pounder right there.
Come to think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radzat Han?
The flower did seem to radiate a joyful glow, as if reflecting the elation we all felt, the relief of a people with renewed hope.
Indeed. And in turn, I felt buoyed by that radiance. It was akin to spotting a beacon, and knowing we were on the right path. I know we've not yet triumphed over the Taloforoi, and the full breadth of the Forum's plans. But even within the midst of our struggles, we find small moments of joy to sustain us. Rare and hard-won perhaps, but it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day.
I wonder why this scene in particular is the only one that has like the auto dialogue thing. 45 ounce. I'll
Hey,
take that cookie.
That's mine.
To the swift the spoils. Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
She'd be like half of that
Only
cookie.
barely. And even at my best, I'm still too slow to wield it effectively in battle. Mayhap I simply require more practice with this new magic.
You unearthed it from the depths of Numenon, I presume?
Aye, and from a veritable mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations.
Or, to put it simply, you used it to sneak around the Forbidden Archives.
Yes, well, after a fashion.
What are you getting at? Is it... Well...
They're tall, you see. The shelves, they're too tall for me.
Oh, because you're so
I can hardly
short.
move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
It's because he's so short. He's like, of course I had to learn the levitation spell. I'm too short to reach the tall shelves. And he's literally like the shortest height you could pick for a male cat boy. Well, of course the male cat boy. I mean, like for a cat boy. Or a male Mikode, whatever. Height problem indeed. If it looks tasty but plastic. Yeah, I mean some of it's not rendered that great. Although I have seen some foods that do look better than what you see in this. You know these are my quarters? No. No, I like hanging out with them. They're cool. Are we going for all-nighters, yo? You guys don't got the strength.
Ambitious.
Ah.
But 'tis pleasant to idle away the hours every once in a while.
Oh wait, was he looking down to see his cookies were all gone? And she looked away. Oh, it's green! Is it because everyone's relaxed? Alize ate all his cookies. Don't worry, girl. I guess I'll get you more. Oh, it's this fuckboy. And there's the Ascian guy.
Ah, enjoying the bracing cold, I see. Do you not own a warm coat or a cloak? Something in fur Or fashioned from the skins of your enemies? Or... well, never mind that. I come to you once more as the bearer of bad news. Our tower in Thavnir has been toppled, and I need not tell you by whom. Given how many we have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon the ether.
Ugh.
If they continue to preoccupy
Awesome party.
themselves
There are ladders in
with
the game, right?
towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes questionable.
A flashback is just shown with like a bit of a filter over it, like a brownish filter, so that's how you know. This is not a flashback. This is what's basically a meanwhile, what's kind of happening while everyone is having their dinner together over there. There are ladders, but no climbable ladders. Like it won't show your character climbing ladders. Oh, I found Daniel. Yeah, he's an asshole. Put him in the dirt with this guy. Xenos.
Our foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
This guy like has like a total like freaking battle boner for your character. It's like it's weird.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome. Honestly, talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
No. He has a weird fixation.
No. All else is equal.
I did hear a theory that this guy is like just so horribly depressed that he can't really feel anything about anything until he actually fights your character later on. I mean, when he first fights them, it's like he's like disappointed. He's like, "Oh, you're weak, great." And then he fights you again the second time, and then he goes, "Oh, huh, you are getting better. It was a good idea to spare you." And then the next time you fight him, then he's like, "Yes, this is what I wanted." He gets excited, like weirdly excited. So that's why I said I think he has a battle boner for it. So for him, like fighting is all there is, and if you're weak, then you just deserve to die. So yeah, he's a Garlean from the Empire. He was actually the prince. He basically fucked up his own country in that he killed his father, who was the emperor. And when the emperor is like dying, he's like, "I can't believe like you would do this just to get the crown, like, or for the throne." And he basically looks at him and goes, "Nah, I don't want that. You're just getting in the way of my plans. I want to fight them." The character. The main character. Your character. And he goes, "And I'm not gonna have you use your stupid, cowardly, biological weapons to kill them. Like, no, you're messing with my hunt, my fight. They are mine to fight, and I'm not gonna have you kill them like that." So in a weird way, he saves you. Because the whole thing of Shadowbringers 2 is that, like, if the Emperor was not stopped, he really would have killed everyone, in a way, or almost everyone, with that biological weapon, because it would coincide with the light overtaking the first, in the first reflection in the world, and it would make that weapon expand out to catastrophic distances, and yeah, it basically like slow down all life to the point that it dies. And what's left, which is, they call it the 8th calamity. In this world, it didn't happen. You managed to avert it. But there's an alternate timeline where, yes, that did happen. Everything went horribly wrong. And that world is basically like a post-apocalyptic because of that. So, weirdly, with this guy stepping in and actually interfering and stopping his father, it averts that completely. It stops the calamity from even happening. I mean, it also helps too that you do save the first, so as it is, you do stop a potential calamity from even happening as well by slowing down and reverting the light back into balance. But yeah, this is the other side. He is the other side that kept it from happening as well, by stopping the one man who could have definitely pushed it to make it possible. He lit the fire. At least he's honest and won't go on mission. Yeah. And yeah, because he like killed his father, that caused a civil war to happen in Garlemald. And then he teams up with this dude over here because he wants to have one more fight with your character. But he wants your character to come at him with so much bloodlust, and he wants them to go all out. That this is why he's even orchestrating this whole shit with this guy. He wants that drive, the drive from your character to want to kill him so badly. It's so weird. Like, imagine wanting that type of attention. He's a piece of work, this one.
Equally tedious, equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats.
Sounds like a lot of grind to power up.
Choke. But then came the light, blinding and pure and hot, so very hot, enough to set my soul aflame.
That sounded pretty suggestive, but okay.
I basked in the afterglow.
What?
Until the void yawned once more. And then I knew the muck would never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before. Burn. Burn. Let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
So this is like someone who had a taste of a very good drug, and they want another hit of that. Xenos gets heartbroken when protagonist wins with one swing tank. Well, I mean, in story, actually, you lose to him twice. Canonically. And it's so stupid too, because like if you're a tank, you can clearly muscle through it and kill him. But no, at some point the game goes, nah, even if you're a tank, insta lose. Bam. He just doesn't attack, that just wipes you down. And it's not fair. I'm like, okay, with a DPS that's squishier, or a healer, you could knock him down, but not a tank. You cannot knock down a tank like that. It's unfair. But, you know, it is what it is. So that happens twice. The third time and fourth, I guess, because that also kind of counts as him. Yeah, like, that point, like, you are legit fighting to beat the shit out of him. And when you do fight him, like, in the third time, then he's like, yeah, like I said, he gets really excited. Like what he was talking about right here, how he was like, oh yeah, I felt that hotness. And then he realized, this is what I want, this is what I've been waiting for. And he finally had a taste of excitement after feeling nothing at all, so yeah. I hate that in video games. So yeah, this is the so in this case, like, this is the reverse one swing win. It's not your character that wins with one swing. No, it's the freaking antagonist that you're fighting that kills you with one swing. I can win, about to win. Nope, not the story. Exactly. And even when you do fight him again, because it's obvious that you are gonna fight him again in this story in Endwalker. he still does not go down in one hit either, so. He looked baffled.
How wonderful that the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more.
Oh, I think that's why he looked confused for a second. He's like, this is a guy who, even though he felt nothing throughout his life, this is what he's striving for in his life.
I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
Oh.
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
Little pleasure? Why? He seems super enthusiastic about killing everyone and everything and himself.
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence. Nevertheless, you are mistaken. For I do find this part somewhat enjoyable.
Somewhat.
You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream. It was a fragmented thing, disjointed, all the faces incomplete. The setting, too, was unknown to me, so I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind. Until one day, I realized it was showing me the truth. Much as your dream of the final days enlightened you. And soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream, too. Yes, I think that is something we can both enjoy.
Huh. Imagine Xenos thinks when Daniel is the protagonist. On Wings of Hope. Oh hey, level up. Oh hey, Graha. I hope you don't mind us barging into your room for our late night feast. For what it's worth, it did me a world of good to put our troubles to one side. If only for a moment. Yeah, it was fun. Sound the bell. No! You're not making me go back to school. Kyle and Grahatia were having a pleasant conversation until you barged in. What do you mean? That sounds rude. Oh, there you are. Feeling refreshed, I hope. I was about to make my way to the studio as it happens. I wanted to try and speak with Scholar Montaigne and thank him for coming to our rescue in the Rostra. As it turns out, he come here to see us following the hearing, only to find that we'd already departed for Thavnir. Knowing him, he was probably hoping to chew the cud with his former students. Since we're still waiting for Ishtola and the others, I thought now the perfect time to pay him a visit. Care to join me? Yeah, okay. Then it's settled. The twins will be coming too, assuming Alphino can tear himself away from his new toys. I'll let you rally the troops while I go on ahead to Phenomenon. Considering my recent impropriety, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the studio for a time. That might be for the best. If the others should return, tell them we will not be long. So I guess you're gonna chill here? Unlike some of the Scions, I am not an alumni of the study, and as such, I have no acquaintances there I am obliged to visit. And while I would love nothing more than to pore over the many tomes of Phenomenon, I fear my presence there would stir up more unwanted trouble. So, for now, I will be patient, much as it pains me to do so. Aww. There. It'll just be for a while. Pet. Besides, I don't think you're missing that much. I don't want to go there. School. He's more. Maybe he thinks he's gonna lose. I think because Xenos is already fixated on the main character. And to him, Fandaniel is just like part of the means to the end. So basically, oh, you're gonna help me get what I want, so okay, cool. Wait, where the fuck did I go? Really? What? Okay. I went to the right place, but I went ahead of the freaking quest marker. Oh god. Oh, that's what they're doing. They're practicing. So yeah, I think that because the Xenos already had a taste of a climaxing battle, you could say, to put it mildly. I think he's kind of associating that pleasure, excitement, stimulation, whatever. He's associated with the main character. And that's kind of why I don't think he's trying to bother with also attacking Fandaniel in that way. He's like, no, you're not going to give me that same feeling. Oh man. He's looking at your character like, if it's you, it's okay. Like the second family. If it does sabotage something. I don't think he did. He might have idly stood by and watched some things happen. But as far as Xenos is concerned, as long as whatever he's, you know, he doesn't do anything to actively interfere with what he wants, Fandaniel can just do whatever he wants. It's okay for him to do whatever. Xenos wouldn't care. But the moment that it messes with something that he thinks is like gonna fuck shit up for his plans, then he gets like on his ass. There's been a few moments where he did that. One where when Fandaniel like first meets your character with a lunar Bahamut, which is basically a recreation of Bahamut who died. You know, Fandaniel's like, oh, like I think I might have burned them up a little bit, and Xenos just gives a glare like, don't you fucking dare, man, like hurt them or incapacitate them, because I want them in peak condition at their strongest so I can fight them. But yeah, he gets like upset, but just on that front, because he doesn't want you or anyone to mess with his prey. Heading out for a stroll. Lucky Fandaniel, yep. The scholar himself was there. In that case, what are we waiting for? I too am eager to see him, though I somewhat dread the thought of visiting the studio. I dare say our notoriety precedes us. Often of all people, worrying over his reputation. And at our alma mater, no less. Well, wonders never cease. You'll understand soon enough. Off we go. So, you could say that Xenos is very I don't want to say simple-minded, because he's like, no, I can't say simple-minded. He's just very one-track mind in a way of going after his ambitions. And I remember one side story that you do, like another Guardian tries to recreate like he tries to recreate like another Xenos, but not really Xenos himself, but someone with his like prowess in battle. And when it happens, you know, like, the person who gets inflicted with this, they're like, where's my prey? And eventually, like, the guy, he, like, shuts it down. He goes, I don't know about this. Yeah, it's a powerful person, but I don't know if I want someone with such a bestial mindset. I don't want some ravenous beast. Like, I need someone more compliant and obedient. Which, you know, that's not what Xenos is at all, so... But the fact that other people do acknowledge that Xenos is, like, a whole other piece of work, yeah. Life strife journey. Xenos knows what he wants, yes, and knows how to get it. Here it is, Phenomenon. Well, I expect you made note of it before. One can hardly miss it. This is the first time you've been here on official business, correct? While most of the space is taken up by the expansive auditoriums, it also houses numerous laboratories, testing grounds for experimental magics, and a host of administrative offices and so forth. Okay, cool. All boring stuff. As the center of what would later become the Studium, it was established to promote the study of etherological phenomena, hence the name. Though with ether being a fundamental aspect of nature, its scope expanded to include every conceivable facet of life, and even the universe itself. And then, in the 432nd year of the 6th astral era, Phenomenon was decreed complete and the Studium officially opened as a place of learning. With a long and storied history, it is without question the world's leading authority in etherology, the arcane, the occult, astromancy, and countless other fields, standing proud as Charlaine's foremost educational institute. You always did enjoy giving the grand tour to new students. So that was basically something he was like scripted, basically. Like he knew, like he said this shit so many times that he just went and lapsed into it. Indeed, I've long since lost track of how many times he has recited that same foppish speech, such as his undying love for his old stamping ground. He was in top form back then. Youngest to enter the Studium, graduated with highest honors in magical arts and etherology, undisputed champion of the debating chamber. Hold on, you both joined the Studium at the same age, yes? From where I stand, you're both equally prodigious scholars. Nice of you to say, but Alphino actually entered half a year before me. Nor did I do well enough to graduate with honors, and I'm certainly not the Studium's most notorious master debater. In all respects, have I ever been in his shadow? If nothing else, just remember that this is where the legend of Alphino Levier began. We should expect everyone to be fully aware of our recent escapades. Hopefully, we'll be somewhat more welcome here than we were at the last stand. I know better than anyone the adoration the student body has for Alphino, and with a bit of luck, it might work to our advantage. Okay, cool. He's our secret weapon. Well, there's no time like the present. First things first, let's look for Scholar Montion. Other faculty tend to frequent their offices, but unfortunately for us, he's fond to wander wheresoever his whims take him. Let's split up and ask the students if they've seen him. Rehearsal, yep. These kids are 16, by the way, and they already graduated college with honors. Or at least one of them did. That was Alphino Levier, wasn't it? The Alphino Levier. And he's with his sister, Master Baldessian's granddaughter. This can only mean one thing. An event of epoch-shattering proportions is fast approaching. Spread the word. Actually, I'm looking for this guy. Oh, sorry, you said you're looking for the scholar, yeah? Knowing him, he could be anywhere, but Miss Eliapo could have a better idea. Okay. Hi. Are you lost? Wandering off the street, perhaps? I don't blame you for thinking that. Oh, wait, don't tell me. Oh, you're a trader gleaner fresh off the guild ship. I'm right, aren't I? Oh, how silly me, and orientation is in order. Ahem. Allow me to bid you a warm welcome to Searcher's Meet. Let me start with a question. What is most important to you? What is the most important thing you'll find in the Scions? I didn't even answer. That's right, books. And what's the second most important? Why, that's simple. Everything else. That's what we deal in here at Searcher's Meet. Whenever the students or tutors find themselves in need of equipment or materials, they come to us. If we don't have it in storage, we send the gleaners off to find it. Honestly, you wouldn't believe some of the requests we get. Eye of Pisces this, tongue of Giganto that. It's enough to make your hair stand on end. Which is probably what some of our students are trying to accomplish. This being a scholar of magic and all. Hold on. Okay, sorry. It was just, there was a piece of, like, rosemary that was, like, lodged in my braces, and I had to, like, take a moment to, like, pull it out. I felt it, like, poking me. It's because I had steak earlier, so, you know, I put rosemary and thyme on that sucker. As our newest gleaner, you'll have your work cut out for you, but I think you'll find it quite rewarding. I'm not here for this shit. The only thing I'm interested in is gleaning is information on this guy's whereabouts. I don't do this shit. I beg your pudding? You're not a gleaner. Then this was all an elaborate ruse? No, wait. Kind of think of it. You have never actually claimed to be one of them in the first place. My mistake. He was here, but now he's not. I did speak with him shortly before you arrived, though. He said he was on his way to Maker's Meet. Go back the way you came in, and you'll see it on the opposite side of the entrance. It's a laboratory of sorts, home to many rare and expensive curios. Not to mention alarmingly frequent accidents. If you lose your way, just follow the blood-curdling screams. Oh, perfect, thank you. Ha! In the time it's taken me to tell you all this, the scholar has probably already left. Best of luck finding him. I have a feeling you'll need it. Thanks for wasting my time. Steak is awesome. It was an 8-ounce steak. I don't know how big it was. I just remember it was a filet mignon. My cousin got it, so I cooked it. Oh shit, it's on the other side. Yeah, good old filet mignon. Delicious. Yes, the scholar was here a short while ago. He offered me advice on my current research project. Though we spoke at length, I don't recall him mentioning where he was planning to go next. When we parted ways, he went down the corridor. Perhaps to one of the auditoriums? Final Fantasy reminds a little about Star Wars Old Republic. Oh, that's cool. Aw, man, I'm just running back and forth. Oh, I found him. No. This looks like a classroom. No, please. Don't make me study. Now I'm getting hungry.
Ah, I remember you.
Oh, hi, sir.
I pray we have not caught you at an inopportune moment. We wanted to offer our thanks for your kind words in the forum.
Well, I could hardly let that Inquisition go unchallenged.
Oh, Inquisition.
I've always believed that curiosity should be nurtured, not stifled. Thankfully, a majority of my colleagues agreed. A slender majority, aye, but a majority nonetheless.
This exam right now. Oh man.
Had the vote not gone our way, we would be having a very different conversation, if any at all. Though I'd like to think you would have not given up on our cause. I'm told you paid a visit to the annex afterwards.
Yes, that's right. I was hoping to speak with the grandchildren of my dearly departed friends Galuf and Louisoix in a less dour setting. But it seems I just missed you.
That's how you say that word? Doer? I'm like baffled right now because that's like, remember that's like the one of the areas in Skyrim where you go for the Imperial quests for the Civil War. I was pronouncing it Castle Dower. Apparently it's Castle Doer. Wow. The more you know.
I still can't believe how much you've grown.
You spelled your name wrong,
If
Phil.
only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the Forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye.
It's Old English.
You must have the patience of a saint, putting up with this lot and their antics. Never mind Matoya's prize student.
Oh, you have no idea in the beginning.
Luckily, I know a thing or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate to ask.
I like this guy. He's a cool old dude.
If I may, there is a rather more pressing matter we wish to discuss. What can you tell us of this duty that the Forum must fulfill?
This guy got Australian accent. Final Fantasy got Old English. Spells the same. Oh.
Nothing, I'm afraid. Like all humble servants of the Forum, I am sworn to secrecy. Or rather, I couldn't tell you if I tried. The gravest importance. Furthermore, if the particulars were made public, it would incite widespread panic.
Oh, okay.
As such, those entrusted with this duty have been
Tower
bound
teacher.
by an enchantment, which prevents us from speaking of such matters without the express permission of the Forum.
How is that even possible?
Is that what happened to that one dude who choked when he was trying to talk about it?
It's been some time since I last gave a lecture. Please, take a seat.
Nah, look what you guys done. Not to sit down for a lesson. It's all your fault. Oh no. Magic.
We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of etherology.
Oh,
the
crap.
ether, which imbues us with life, can be categorized into three forms.
Ores, not one with papers, it's always strong. Swords wrong. Yep. I think so.
Two are of the incorporeal sort, the soul and the memory. Can anyone tell me the third?
Magic?
Not entirely inaccurate, but nor is it the answer I was looking for. That would be corporeal ether.
That was like, well, you guys would actually know.
This is the form with which the layman is most familiar. Consumed by even
Aw,
the
he called me a
simplest of
layman.
daily activities and replenished by the food and drink that sustain us, this form of ether is in constant flux. In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change. The same can be said for memory, as the two are intrinsically linked.
Okay.
Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it.
Welcome to the what? I'm trying to read it. Quadria. I don't know.
Now, what would happen if that paper was doused with ink? The same type of ether as comprises the memories.
Oh shit. You basically cover it all up, right? Oh.
It would blot out everything that was written.
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories.
Ether, yeah, that's what I said.
Depend upon them would be hindered as well.
Oh. Huh.
In fact, this exact phenomenon was observed on a vast scale not so long ago. And what might that have been?
The calamity? Seventh calamity? No one can remember the
umbral calamity.
Yeah, no one can remember the Warriors of Light. The ones who originally saved the world from that.
The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the Lesser Moon and raining hellfire down upon the realm.
Yeah.
But no one could seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
And I definitely can't remember the people that were involved, or the Warriors of Light involved.
To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act. The enchantment which binds me and the rest of the Forum is based on a similar principle. And yes, it is a contravention of the Sharlayan prohibition against the practice of memory manipulation. Only when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty are they subjected to the process.
Oh, wow.
Unnecessary evil. You have my word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace?
I should hope not. But can this enchantment be dispelled and your memories restored?
Holy shit. Memory manipulation.
If 9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process
That's biology
may be
class. You told me
reversed.
this 30 minutes ago. Yeah.
And only then would we be able to speak freely to others of our sacred duty. Barring that, we must wait until we return to the ethereal sea.
When you die? Oh no.
For there we will be purified, the blots upon our souls washed clean. And our memories drift apart and dissolve, rather defeating the purpose, I suppose.
So you probably remember for a brief moment and then it all goes away.
But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls, some believe.
The echo! This is the power that your character...
after that?
Yeah, so basically the echo is the special power that your character has. And this is what allows them to look into the past. It also gives them a power to be like, not be mentally manipulated or corrupted by like primals or any powerful being.
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew. Alternative schools of thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world, reborn into another
Excuse me.
Both theories have their proponents. Personally, I consider each equally probable.
8+ student life force, yeah.
Well, I think that's enough.
I like how the
education for
character's all
today.
stunned.
Now that I've given you some food for thought, or rather, an entire banquet. I would remind you that although I'm unable to assist you with certain matters, the resources at my disposal may still be of use to you. I'll arrange for you all to be given the run of Phenomenon. Of course, as associate to our alumni and the students of Baldessian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend.
Nice.
Oh, and I suggest you speak with Ki Aliapo. She's well known among the artisans of Sharlayan, and her network of contacts may prove useful in your search for knowledge. I wish you all the best in your pursuits, wheresoever they may take you.
Okay. Thanks for the lesson. You're cool. That laugh was a little concerning, but okay. You've been granted the run of Phenomenon. If you're a game... Oh, okay, whatever. I think we'll stop there. It's been a long night, even though most of it was exposition, but still, it was good stuff. Although that means tomorrow, since it's been 3 straight days of Final Fantasy, tomorrow will be more Skyrim. Gotta even it out, you know? Awesome laughter, yeah. True. Okay, so with that, oh, we're gonna call it a night. I'm starting to feel it too, like the tiredness. Alright, see you later. Bye bye. And rest well, have a good night. Alright, bye.